Welcome to Gift of the Gab. My name is Gabbie and I teach French. I'm quite good at it. I'm quite gifted. You could say that I've got the gift of the gab. Now I want to teach you French. The program uses your knowledge of the English language, your existing knowledge, in order to learn French quickly yet comfortably. We'll be using your skills in the English language in order to bring up your French to a professional level. Because after all, you've got your own set of knowledge, your own specialization in the workplace. Why would we need that? Well, Canada is the world leader. There are plenty of countries that speak French, but everyone wants more of Canada. And by helping public servants, I believe we can help the whole world. It will help. It's a great career move. It will help you a lot. Now, I am not a first generation teacher. My parents were both teachers. My parents were also both translators. They actually met at the House of Commons during the debates. This was at the very beginning of translation and the very beginning of the both official languages being respected in Canada. I remember my father crossing this bridge right here in order to get to Parliament right behind me, in order to translate the debates at the House of Commons. I grew up right nearby. I'm very aware of the importance and the frustration that comes with having two languages in one country. Now, I don't want anyone to be frustrated. I want the entire nation to be working together. D'accord? I teach English and I teach French. Enough about me, enough about the program. I think you understand the value of learning French and for a professional workplace. And so I encourage you to enroll now. I would like to show you right now a little bit of the actual videos, a little bit of the actual work. Let's look at the content. If you're somebody who likes movie previews when you go to the movies, if you're somebody who likes video game, like you get the demo or you see the preview, well, this is exactly what we're going to look at right now, my friends. I hope you enjoy. Alors, this is my friendly face over here. Let's check it out. Let's go with this one. L'affaire avec tact. Une affaire or an affair comes from French. That's just the way it is. Is d'accord now, but French. Alors, your request, une demande. To demand, not quite. Let's go with une demande is a request. Wonderful. Traiter l'affaire, il a traité l'affaire, he dealt with the matter with tact. See a lot of details with every answer. Let's check out this one. Je lui ai demandé, let me fast forward as we move along here. This gives you a good idea of how I teach. These are the slides that you will get. You will obtain this information along with the training. Alors, very thorough, very accurate. We need to know this. Once you know it forever. I will definitely detect. We will be using the English language knowledge. You see, this is some of the stuff, the content here. Okay. Let's go and check this one out. Alors, we've got this information, and we continue. The order of the pronouns. Very good. These are slides that you will have. They will have access to. D'accord? And so we get to look at every question here. Very fun. Let's take a look at other content. I've got apps. D'accord? I believe that is the content. When you go on the webpage, you will have the introduction to the program. D'accord? I explain a bit about myself. Here, I explain how my father was a translator, how my mother was a translator, and how that made me a champion regionally, and how I teach French and English. I show you here the curriculum. You can see. And I'll just look at the verb section. And as I mentioned, we'll look at the things in common. We'll look at the nouns, the adjectives, the verbs, vocab acquisition. Look at the verbs. These are small videos here. These are about 5-10 minutes each, but they are very well put together and in a comprehensive way, as we should. Alors, we do have teaching methods from the past. Pédagogie. I didn't reinvent the wheel here. I just adjusted it for an English language speaker. How faster, how much more accurately can you learn than if you have a basis from your own language, and so on. Then we've got here let's say la grammaire, these videos. Alors, you see, this is almost an hour of training, just 10 questions, because it's actually 2 hours of training here. Parce que we go in great depth. We need to pick up the words. We need to pick up the grammar. Every question that we will look at covers 1 or 2 grammar teachings, and we will see it in a constructive, in a pragmatic way. Plus, you have all the notes, and they are easy for you to download inside of each lesson. You can download everything that you get from me here. Alors, very accurate. We'll look at concrete questions. Where do you work? What do you do? And so on. Question by question, the evolution. How are you giving enough details here? Is this accurate? And so on. And please understand that this is how you will pass all 3 language tests from the Government of Canada. This training here is designed for you to work in French. I could teach you French for cooking classes. I could teach you how to dance in French and how to live in French and so on. But the idea here is I want you to successfully work in French. That's what the Public Service Commission wants from you. That's why they test you. If you are crippled with fear when you speak French, you might be a wonderful poet, a true literary, treasure, a treasure in French. But if you don't speak it, we can't really work with you. And so on, for example. Alors, this, I have a launching price here. It's a fairly modest. Let's go with this. I'm the cheapest language school in the nation business. But I can tell you that at my rate, and that's learning extremely quickly, I get tremendous results. I'd say a CBB, an average language school, will quote you for 100 hours, and their rate is over 50, $60 an hour. We're talking about $6,000. I'd say I'm giving you a great deal here. It's the very best training in the nation, the best school with the best reputation, learning a North American, Canadian productive French for your test at a very low price. And why? Well, because I'm hoping to reach many more people. If I can reach a wide number of people, I will make a good living. Also, I'm teaching all the same stuff, and everybody's very happy with the training. I'm talking about everybody. My success rate is nearly 100%. Even at the niveau C, very few people don't pass, and that is tremendous. And so I'm like a hidden secret here. I want people to have access to this. I could save every ministry millions upon millions of dollars. Now, I'm not asking for much. I just want my share, parce que I will be working with you also. You will have access to me whenever you want. I believe you will succeed. Here are some hidden perks of dealing with me. I've got apps. I'm a former programmer. You should not care. You have a message. That's wonderful. These are what the videos look like. This is what your takeaway will be. Here are some of the notes. Here's what the notes will look at. You'll be able to download stuff that looks like this. This will be yours to study, for your own personal content. D'accord? Alors, I'm going very quickly here because, well, sign up if you want it. You see it, you get to see it. I'm very color coordinated. It makes a lot of sense. This would be excellent training, my friends. I wish you very well, and join me on Thinkific, Gift of the Gab, FLS.thinkific.com. Do not hesitate. Thinkific.com, Gift of the Gab, FLS.thinkific.com. Join in, check it out. It is designed for learning. I will do a wonderful job. I've been doing it for a decade with a nearly 100% success rate, whether you need a B or a C, and I've got plenty of people that are exemptions, but feel free to check out a little bit my reviews. I'm the very best teacher. I have the best program in the nation. I don't hide it. Check out the website. Check out the awards. I'm an award-winning teacher with award-winning program. I love what I do, and I want you to succeed, my friends. GiftoftheGab.ca. I look forward to working with any and absolutely every one of you.